My car keys.
Where are you going?
To work, of course. There must be somewhere.
You haven't had your breakfast.
I don't feel like it.
You must eat. I mean, you've got to keep your strength up.
Said I don't want any.
Yeah, it doesn't help if we take it out on each other.
I know. It's just what you always dread. Cancer.
Yeah.
Doesn't help not to say it.
I know.
I was so worried last week about you and Susanna.
No need.
I can trust you, can't I?
Yeah, of course you can. I'm here, aren't I?
I'm going to be late.
You're in no state to go to work.
It helps to keep busy. Stops me thinking about it anyway. What excuse can I give if I don't go?
You could have told them sometime. I mean, you're due in hospital on Friday.
It's one of the awful things, telling people.
It's curable.
Not always.
Yeah, well, we've got to hope. I mean, if only you told me sooner.
How could I? You know I couldn't when I thought you and Susanna...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Promise me nothing happened.
Of course nothing happened. Look, sit down. I'll make you some fresh coffee.
I haven't time.
Well, then have some of this. Ah. Here you are.
Oh, yes, I put them there. Can't seem to remember anything.
Well, you've got a lot on your mind. Please don't go.
I don't intend to be an invalid until I absolutely have to.
There you are, madame. Get that lot down, you.
Oh, Dad, I can't eat them sausages.
Why not? You liked sausages last week.
No, they're that bad for you.
Anyway, Jackie, come on, get a move on. I don't want you being late for school first day back.
Yeah, we don't have to be in early today, the first day term.
Well, that's all the more reason for being there on time.
Yeah, and what about our Tony? Is he up?
Tony's up. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, well, that's at first.
Yeah, he's round at the shop helping your mother open up.
Little creep.
How did you got the shop key?
No, your mum's took it to open up.
Well, she got the flat key too.
Why? What do you want that for?
Band practice. I need my keyboard.
Oh, God, his head's all dead sloppy.
Yeah, well, you need something inside you these cold winter mornings, don't you?
Dad, you put all sorts in these sausages, you know.
Hey, not in these, they don't. These are from the shop. I only stock the best quality. There's no rubbish in them.
Yeah, and how do you know what they tell you is true?
I'll have it if you don't mind.
I have manners. But you don't get breakfast like that round your luxury flat, do you?
I do for once. We make our own.
Yeah, but when are you going to go back there then, eh? Now that Christmas is over and done with.
Dad, have you got the key or what?
Look, you can't go practising above the shop anyway. You've got to frighten the customers off.
I'm not practising above the shop. I'm going out to Keats. That's why I need the key to get my keyboard. I thought I left it here, but it must be in the flat.
Do I look all right?
Great. What do you want doing with these?
No, really, I mean it. Do I look all right?
You look fine. Well, then you always do. It's just that you don't normally ask my opinion.
First day nerves, I suppose. Wanting to make a good impression.
You've done that already, otherwise you wouldn't have got the job.
I don't mean with the staff, I mean with the kids. I've got to look smart so the girls don't write me off as an old fuddy-duddy, and efficient so the boys don't think I'm a soft touch.
I'd say you've got it just right. It'd be funny if the Dixon kids could hear you.
Don't worry. I can handle them. You know what I always say?
Start off tough and soften up later. So what shall I do with these books?
Well, if they're to do with school, they can go in my study.
Study? I take it you mean Peter's room?
No, I don't mean Peter's room. He's supposed to be grown up now. No more working on the dining room table. I've been wanting a room of my own for years.
It's a good job we didn't buy that bungalow then, isn't it? Well, I'd better get on with those bookshelves.
And don't forget to take the Christmas tree down.
Oh, right. Don't worry about me. I'll just go and get my inhaler.
Don't give me that old asthma routine. It's 12th night tonight. It'll be bad luck if we don't get it down.
Yes, sir? Anything you say, sir. We'll have no bad luck here, sir.
Here's a lively tune to get you started at work.
Hiya.
All right.
Terry at work?
No, he's with the police, doing his deposition thing.
Oh, is he?
Then he's going to work.
Have you been down there yet?
No, going tomorrow.
I'm going on Friday. Gives me a bit of time to work out what I'm going to say.
About Graham and that.
About all sorts. About you and Sue. Hey, I wouldn't mind a cup of coffee.
And sugar.
No, thank you. I've got my figure to think of.
There's nothing the matter with your figure.
Girl can't be too careful. It's a tough world out there. There's all sorts of competition.
I never made you any promises.
Yes, you did. You promised to take me out last week.
Something came up.
Angela Lambert doesn't want to know you anyway. You're wasting your time there.
Look, there's nothing serious going on, Fran.
Wouldn't you say lying to the police was serious?
Who's lied?
I have, if I haven't told them all I know. The whole truth. Isn't that what you say in court?
The facts. That's all I want to know.
Yeah. But in a case like this, it's about more than facts, isn't it? It's about feelings, about relationships. It's about Graham pestering Sue and Terry getting jealous. Sue was always afraid of something awful happening.
But we can't make it not happen, can we?
I wish we could.
Graham did it, and he deserves all that he gets. What happened between me and Sue will make no difference. It'll just confuse things. There's no point in telling the police any of that.
Isn't there? Well, I'll have to think about that. Is that coffee ready yet?
Come on, then. I want to get to the shop. I've got work to do.
I'm not walking with you.
Why not? We're going the same direction.
Walking to school with me dad, people would think I was soft.
Oh, would they now? Well, I'll tell you what then. Shall I walk 2 paces ahead and not turn round?
No, it's all right. I'll wait for Casey, see how Sammy is.
Oh, yeah. Gossiping already now, are we?
Yeah. Dad, Michael's gonna find out about you losing his keyboard, you know. And what are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, that's my problem, innit? You just get yourself off to school.
Our new deputy head.
Yeah, Mum met her ages ago.
Hey, that's her husband, he's all right.
Mum be a teacher soon.
He's all right without her.
I just wish our Sammy didn't think she could boss me around so much.
Hey, do you think we should go over and say hello or something? I mean, she seems all right at my dad's party.
No, I don't know.
Oh, look at her staring over at us. Oh, come on, we'd better go over. Might even get a lift off her to school.
Hello. Looks like a welcoming committee.
Morning, Mrs. Allison.
Morning, Katie, Jackie. Looking forward to the new term?
Yeah.
But I think we're a bit slack on school uniform.
What's wrong with it?
Well, how about navy skirts, white blouses? And you're not supposed to be a walking advertisement for every store in town.
It's my sports kit.
See you in school.
Are you sure it was like that?
Worse. You should see my bruises.
Hello, you. What are you doing here?
Right. I couldn't face it.
Come on, come and sit down.
I was driving along. There were all these people just in all these cars, and to them it was just another normal day.
I told you not to go.
Just the start of another week. And all they had to worry about was ordinary things like planning a holiday and fixing a washer.
You'll be all right.
But how do we know that, Max? I've got it. That thing, the one everyone dreads.
The doctors, they'll do their best.
It's inside me eating me up.
Look, you've got to fight it.
What if I can't, Max? What if it's stronger than me? What if it wins?
Right, Julia?
Oh, it seems awful still having this up after what happened to your dad.
Yeah, I just haven't had a minute, love.
There's a lot to do, isn't there? Pity you haven't got any blinds.
What?
Well, so you could pull them down on Wednesday for Cyril's funeral, a mark of respect. Do you know, when I was a girl, there wasn't a person in the street would have kept the curtains open when there was a funeral.
Actually, I was thinking about asking Jackie Corkill to hold the fort.
You don't mean you're keeping the shop open?
Well, we got to, haven't we, love? We're a new business. People have got to get to know us. Anyway, my old fellow was never one for taking things too serious, was he?
Might have been better if he had. Marriage, I mean.
Yeah. We have to forgive and forget, don't we, love?
At least it could have been a proper fiancé. You would have had to come down today anyway.
You sound just like my wife.
She's a sensible woman, then.
You know Julia, don't you?
Yeah, New Year's Eve, wasn't it?
And you've met my lad?
All right.
It's with being a student.
He's got about as much to say for himself as my son, Peter. He was up at Oxford.
Well, that's a long way.
Done his finals 2 years ago now. Still hasn't come home.
Sometimes I wish mine was a million miles away as well.
Well, I will say it's a lot tidier since he left.
Your only one.
And a married daughter.
That's nice.
Do you stock bread or do I have to order it?
Well, you know, we carry all the usual stuff, John, but if you want some special, you're best to order, yeah.
My wife likes granary.
Yeah. Anyway, Julia's sort you out.
All right. One small granary a day, please. Oh, and do white on Saturdays.
Any children?
Sorry?
Your daughter, does she have any children?
No, not yet.
Where is it?
Plenty of time for that.
All right, yeah.
It's gone. My keyboard.
Yeah, I know. I was going to tell you about that.
What, you mean you do?
You couldn't afford it anyway, could you?
Well, if I had to live on what I could afford, I'd starve to death.
So I decided to sell it. I was going to give you the money to get you out of debt.
Oh, you've sold my keyboard.
Only it got stolen. I mean, the fella had crutches. I had no idea he was a con.
What crutches? What con?
I was only gone a minute.
What, you mean you left some complete stranger on his own with my keyboard?
Honestly, he seemed all right.
Do you realise how much that cost?
We've got his crutches.
Oh, that's the oldest scam in the book, that, playing on somebody's sympathy. Call yourself a businessman. You couldn't run a talent contest in a brothel.
No, and you couldn't even last 3 months without getting yourself up to your neck in debt, could you?
They encourage students to get into debt, don't they? The government's spending a fortune telling people to get loans, and the banks, they just throw the cash at you.
Well, the banks are stupid then, aren't they?
Yeah, they were stupid to give you money for this place.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's my business, isn't it, eh? At least I'm a responsible adult, not some half-baked student.
In my day, I had to manage on what we got.
Yeah, thank you, Julia.
Look, these days, the whole economy runs on credit.
Yeah, well, that's no reason for you to go and join it, is it?
Look, when you become a student, they beg you to get a credit card. They queue up to lend you cash.
Not to buy keyboards with, they don't.
If I can get a decent band, I'll make money.
No, it's easy come, easy go with you, isn't it, eh? All the time, take. That's your trouble, you know. You've had it too easy. You've been spoilt.
Do you realise how much that keyboard cost? £1,000. Then there's the interest. You owe me 1,300 quid.
No chance.
Well, somebody's got to pay for it. They're not just going to let me off because it's being robbed. 60 quid a month for 18 months.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be me, sunshine, all right? Hey, I didn't spend the money.
Yeah, but you lost it.
I'd have had more sense.
I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for something I haven't got.
Hey, listen. If anybody owes anybody, you owe me. You owe me for your clothes, you owe me for your food, you owe me for the roof over your head. In fact, you'll owe me for the rest of your life.
Well, I wish you'd stay out of me life. If I was choosing a father, it wouldn't be you.
Right, thanks a lot, Jeffrey. Yeah, I will. Yeah, of course I will. I really do appreciate this. Bye-bye.
What did he say?
He said I could take off as much time as I want. Your needs come first.
No, I mean, when you told him what it was, I feel as if people are going to think I'm contaminated.
No, he said he was very sorry. He was shocked.
You see, I told you we shouldn't tell anyone.
Shocked for you. Sympathetic. He says he wants to do whatever he can to help.
Only there is nothing, is there?
You're in good hands. That nurse, she was very nice. She explained everything.
With a lump this size, I have options. I can have a lumpectomy or a mastectomy. I don't know what to do.
At least you have a choice.
What sort of choices are there?
I suppose with a lumpectomy, I have at least a chance of looking normal. But then am I taking a risk?
Oh, they'll keep an eye on you.
What I'm risking is my life.
At the end of the day, it has to be your decision.
I always thought I was in charge of my life, you know. I knew where I was up to. I worked hard. I got things organised. I was on top of things.
We'll get books and make sure you eat the right food.
But I did. I don't smoke. I don't drink much. I've always watched my weight. But still, this thing sneaked up on me. It was there all the time inside me, waiting to pounce. And I never even saw it coming.
Couldn't have.
Why me? I mean, people my age don't usually get it. It's usually older people. Couldn't I have just had another 10 years?
I wish you could.
I feel like I was kidding myself. All my life, I thought I was in control, in charge of my life. And all the time, I was just kidding myself.
Everything will be all right. I'll look after you.
I don't see myself as a sick person. I'm never ill.
You'll get better. You'll see.
When I am, has to be this.
Anyway, we all have our troubles.
Oh, hello, Katie, love. You're late, aren't you? All your mates have been and gone.
I was helping Mrs. Smart put some books away.
Oh, I see. Teacher's pet, eh?
She asked me to.
All right. I was only joking. How are you getting on with Mrs. Allison?
Oh, she's going to be dead strict. She asked me in the sixth form to clean up the bike sheds where they've been dropping stuff. And he's easy.
Perhaps we should ask her to have a word with our Michael, eh?
How's your Sammy?
Oh, making the most of being pregnant. She only eats what she wants and she's always saying she has to lie down. She keeps getting me to run round after her.
Yeah, no.
Never mind, it'll be worth it when the baby comes.
Will it?
See what I mean? We all have our troubles.
Staff room coffee's absolutely terrible. I'm going to have to do something about that. And I'm not at all sure I like the history syllabus.
Watch out, Mrs. Harrison's on the warpath.
Not at all. I was sweetness itself. I use the opposite tactic with the staff. Start nice and toughen up.
Do they know what's coming?
The time I don't get fired up about my job will be the time to leave. The kids deserve enthusiasm.
Then they'll get it.
They try hard. They want to do well. They deserve the best we can give them.
Not all of them.
Okay, not all of them. But there's generally a reason for that. Some of them don't get a chance. That's what's so awful about our not having the resources we ought to have. I wish some of the people who think teaching is an easy job would come and stand where I stand sometimes. They'd learn a thing or two.
Had a taste of that this morning.
What?
The British adolescent in full flow. The Dixon boy next door, the eldest one, having a row with his father. He even put our Sarah to shame when she got going.
Never. Do you remember how she used to go on at us for having an empty bedroom when people were homeless?
Well, she's settled down now, thank goodness. Even if we weren't too sure about Carl at first.
So have we. Settled down, I mean. You've done wonders in here.
You wait and see what I've got you for tea.
And there's a hospital phone number here for inquiries. Perhaps we should put it by the phone tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do.
And children are allowed to visit as long as you get permission. What will we tell Thomas?
Well, the truth. You're not well, so you're going into hospital so they can make you better.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Margaret and I'll cope.
At least we've got Margaret. There's a list here of things to take. Night clothes, slippers, dressing gown. At least I don't have to wear horrible hospital things.
Get some new ones. Make yourself look pretty.
I can.
Talking of making yourself look pretty, I was thinking tonight, why don't we go out, have a meal, see a film?
What'll I look like?
Put your best frock on.
After the operation, will I be all lopsided? Will it show?
You could always have an implant.
Takes time.
They give you that breast form. The nurses, they explained.
What about you and me?
We'll get used to it.
I'm so afraid of losing you.
You won't.
What if
if you can't bear to look at me anymore? What if you can't stand to touch me anymore?
Don't say that.
I suppose that's why I couldn't face up to it before, when I thought there was something going on between you and Susanna.
There wasn't.
Promise me.
Of course I do.
I couldn't bear it if there had been. It'd kill me.
Then you'd have to sign it. It looks so stupid, everything down in black and white.
Do you have to tell him everything?
Everything that you can remember. You get a bit frightened, don't you, in case you forget something? At least it's all over now, eh? Yeah, until next week, the trial.
We've still got hours to do.
Right, I'm going to get out of this stuff and get a decent shift in on the taxi.
Yeah, well, make sure you take the front door key.
Why?
Because you and me are going out tonight and we could be out late.
He didn't say.
Didn't he? I thought you two told each other everything.
Thought you were having a night in front of the telly. Yeah, well,
Shouldn't be secrets between friends, should there?
Fran.
I'm really looking forward to my night out. Make sure you take your wallet, Barry.
This isn't like you.
There's all sorts of things about Barry that you don't know.
This is £25 down.
Count it again.
I have counted it again 3 times.
Well, you could have made a mistake.
If you've taken it, it'd be best to put it back.
Are you accusing me?
I know you dip in when you're a bit short. I saw you the other day.
Yeah, I borrowed a couple of quid and I paid it back.
I know you're short of money.
Look, you don't want to believe everything my dad tells you, you know. What a divvy.
You shouldn't say that about your father.
Well, what would you call it? Letting a peg leg steal a keyboard?
He's brought you up. He's put clothes on your back and food on the table.
Does that give him the right to tell me how to run my life?
You're not grown up yet, you know, just because you're 18.
The law says so.
We all think we are. I did. But when you get to my age...
Look, I'll mind my own business.
Making this till balance is my business. Don't you think you've caused enough bother already?
Are you trying to blame me for your mistakes?
What do you mean? My mistakes? Now, just do put that money back and there'll be nothing more said. Not a word to your dad.
So long as it doesn't happen again. You replace the money and I won't tell him it went missing.
What do you mean? Me replace it?
Well, it's your fault it's gone. Well, it's easy to get muddled at your age, especially with my granddad dying and that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about your mistake. Losing £25. Hey, it better not happen too often, or you might lose your job again. And to think I talked my dad into letting you come back.
It's not me that's done anything wrong.
Then who did? It wasn't me who had the money, so it must be you who's made a mistake.
No.
Unless, of course, it wasn't a mistake.
Carly has to confide in someone over her discovery, and very soon 2 and 2 makes 5 in Home and Away. Next.